Hello and welcome back to Thomas Talk. Hopefully you guys are all keeping well. And today I've got a Louis Vuitton video to show you kind of what's going on with this particular bag. Probably by the title of the video, you can tell it's going to be a Louis Vuitton Keepall 55. I believe it's going to be Empreinte leather, but we will crack on with this video and I'll show you guys what the bag's like, what you think of it, and comment below your thoughts on the bag as we're going along. So stay tuned. So if you bear with, if you hear some of the strong wind that's coming through maybe the chimney breast throughout the house, just because we've got a stormy Sunday afternoon here in Scotland, and this is the best daylight I can give you in November. So we're right up against the window in the dining room, and we'll see how we get on with this video, but apologies if you hear background wind. So without further ado, here is the bag in question, and I'll do some mod shots of this as I'm talking through it. So as you can see, we've got a Louis Vuitton Keepall. I've got my little measuring tape here that you would use for sewing, things like that, embroidery, making things, and it does actually say 55 centimetres across the way. Anybody curious, the height of the bag is going to be roughly 30 centimetres tall, so ideal for travelling. Well, that's the size of the bag anyway, it's going to be ideal for travelling on planes and trains, because I think it's kind of the maximum size you can probably fit on board. Actually doesn't look too bad, the embossed LV pattern on the side in this daylight. We do have little studs with the Louis Vuitton embossed in the stud heads. We've got two little zips at the top here with LV embossed at the top of them. They do have the little hooks at the side that allows you to carry it bandolier style. And I have got two cushions in here just to try and keep it plumped up for the video. But as you can see, a little luggage tag, little straps going around, and underneath there's no feet or anything, it's just all plain material. So without further ado, I may as well go ahead and dive on into the bag. So apologies in advance, you're going to see these two cushions, but lift it out. Cushion number one, and cushion number two. As you can see, as you take the cushions out, it all kind of folds flat, almost like all the other canvas bags and speedies and things like that. Kit goes flat straight away, it's quite hard to keep it in shape. On the inside we've got a little zip area here. This particular bag, they're giving you the Louis Vuitton Paris card, which as you know you don't really get with these things. We've got a little strap thing which they went to the effort of saying Louis Vuitton on the side of the buckle here, but I don't really know what that's for. And we've also got a Louis Vuitton made in France, sorry, LV padlock, which hopefully you guys can see, and a little cowhide rather man-made, but everything in this, as you'll notice, is slightly a bit off, and we'll find out at the end. So if I go ahead and jump inside the bag to show you, as you can see it's all lined with this kind of nylon-y material, not very plush or anything. Nothing exciting. Apologies, there's a couple of coins wrapping around in here. We also have this strap that I've never opened that came with the bag, sellotape, inclined filament kind of material, which I believe is meant to be a bandolier strap that goes from hook to hook, but I've just never opened that or used it. Overall, it's just a big old cavernous area. Yeah, and there's just nothing. It's a good wee bag, a good big bag just for throwing around. Probably if you've reached this far in the video, hopefully you guys have kind of picked up on some of the parts of the video or parts of the bag that might be a little bit off, and that is because this bag it was gifted to me, but it's a replica or fake, whatever you want to call it. It was gifted to me from a person who was visiting in Thailand, and I've had it for about a year and just never really got into making a video, but I thought, why not make a wee video on it? I use it regularly, well, I say regularly in COVID and all that, but regularly with regards to going to visit mum and dad, just because of its size, and I'm not worried about the dog scratching it up because it's not a genuine thing. I'm not actually sure if they've done this Empreinte leather in the Keepall. I know there's a lot of ladies' handbags that I've seen. If I see any photographs or I remember, I'll throw them up, but I can't remember there being a Keepall. I'll probably know in words if I go on the Louis Vuitton website and find it, but if I do, I will put the price up. But yeah, that's kind of the emboss. It does feel like it's definitely not leather, it's a very rubberized kind of texture. kind of scratch, you can hear that on the camera, but I think for anybody in the know, you would know straight away, even like things like the luggage tag, but it's a nice wee thoughtful gesture because I got it as a gift, and I don't mind this. It's one of those things you don't mind using if you're just going to like a friends or families, just because you get thrown around without worrying about it getting damaged. My real one, which is the Monogram 45, I've only used that a couple of times, but I'm just paranoid I'm going to get the leather all scratched or pierce the canvas or something, where you have no worries with something like this. And yeah, that's where we're at with this video. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video on this Louis Vuitton Empreinte leather Keepall 55. As I said, it is a replica, so please don't be jumping in the comments straight away after watching for 30 seconds saying it's fake. I know that, and that was the purpose of this video. Just wanted to show you guys the bag. As I said, 55 size, it's probably the largest that I've got. I've not actually got a genuine 55, but it is quite large in comparison to the 45 that I think it's a more manageable size. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the video, show you guys the quality of this bag, what you think of it. I'd be interested to comment below. As always, please give me a like, share with your friends, subscribe to Thomas Talks. I'd love to get 1,000 subscribers, it'd be a nice goal for this channel. And yeah, just love to share the community. And I'll leave my Instagram below at @TheLuxScott. Follow me there as well. And I do have a Facebook called Thomas Talks as well, so if anybody wants to follow that, feel free to see what I post there. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you next video. Ciao.